This is happiness, to be everything at once. Be unblinded, be unlearned, be unbridled and unburned.
Hey everyone, and welcome back to a brand new episode of Mood Prep. My name is Dave Nixon, and we are going to talk a little bit about building authority today. But I'm going to, I suppose, it's linked in with the final webinar of the Coaches Circle, and I've been talking about those over the last 10 podcasts. But it's really important that we talk about this. So what makes you a great coach isn't your ability to market. However, marketing is absolutely crucial. It's a really interesting conversation because some people think marketing is a dirty word, whereas it really is just bringing value to the marketplace. But the really important thing here is, and what I want to talk about is about building authority. And so I at some stage in my career hired a business coach, and I would never, ever recommend this person to anyone, ever, in a history of recommending people, for the sake that they tried to sue me over a Facebook review, which was very objective. And then they ended up deleting that page. It was a personal page. Interesting stuff. Hey, anyway, people do things as people do. And my point being is that he talked about becoming a mini celebrity in your space. And it spoke exactly to what he was trying to do. There's a big difference, though, about building authority. It's if you look at somebody who's a celebrity trainer compared to somebody who's an authority on a subject, there's a big difference there, a massive difference. And I'm not necessarily putting down the celebrity trainer. That's not the point. What the point here is, what builds authority is experience. What builds authority is all the content that you read and all the content that you put out. And it's not about being an authority over somebody. It's about being able to be a consultant, being able to be an advisor, being able to be an authority on a subject, and bringing that information to a group of people, to a market, to whatever, with conviction in yourself as well. And also from this certain like air of being a student, continually being more interested in the truth than your feelings. And that is an absolutely crucial aspect of a leader. And so building authority in something that I will continue to talk about, you cannot do from Instagram posts over the space of a month because you did a weekend course. And so the ability to build authority means that you're going to rock up and you're going to contribute and you're going to give and you're going to learn and you're going to learn and you're going to learn every single day, and you're going to share those learns. Good, Dave. Share those learnings. It's almost like, once again, that you're documenting what you are learning and what you're contributing. Because this is the thing, when we position ourselves as the authority, we go, I'm the authority, and start coming from that angle, people can smell it. They can smell the fact that we are potentially living in a current age where it's significantly easier to self-promote. However, I'm also going to point at the fact that it's no one else's job to promote you and your services. That's your job. The key thing here, though, is that are you just trying to get in front of people, or are you really trying to learn? Do you have a deeper purpose? Is there a bigger mission behind why you do what you do? Because in that space, you'll find that you have the drive to become the authority. It's a really, really, really important point to make, is that we don't become the authority by going, that's my goal. We become the authority by putting that aside and going to work every single day with a hunger to learn and a hunger to share and a hunger to contribute. And over the years, not over the months, over the years, not focusing on becoming an authority or a fucking celebrity or whatever else it is, you start to move into that space. But it is over years. And that's a really important thing, because we really start to embody those types of positions when we stop trying to be those types of positions and we start to focus on the qualities of the people in that type of position. which is contribution, which is knowledge, which is the ability to continue to put content out there and speak to a broader audience than what you currently have access to, willing and prepared to be pulled apart so that you can still become better and move to that phase. And the three areas of the Coach IQ model in this sort of in this category, in this subject, is the influencer, then the disruptor, then the leader. And the reason why I'm pointing at that is that we can influence our circle and everything that we have access to. When we can really bring our knowledge and expertise to a space, we'll start to disrupt it, and we're going to have a lot of people push against it, going to have a lot of people put us down, going to have a lot of people say that we're wrong or this or whatever. It doesn't matter. Like, it's irrelevant as long as you're hungry for the truth. And what you'll find is that will be one of the hardest but the most rewarding things to do, because you'll come out the other side as a leader. And the ability to move through that is to really back ourselves for the long game. We got to stop playing this short game, quick marketing, getting people in bullshit, and start really playing the long game of what is it really that I'm trying to learn. It's amazing how many people will be like, I don't know how to do this thing. It's like, fuck me, man. There are so many books on it. There are so many books on it. There's so much YouTube on it. There's so much free or next to free information that there's no excuse not to. In saying that, if you have a bit of pocket money there, put some money behind you and go get a mentor, go do some courses online, in person, whatever it may be, to be able to continue to level up, be uncomfortable, and start really pushing your own worth and your own value. And so the people that I know I look up to in the health space, it's not that they have a marketing strategy or don't have a marketing strategy. It's that they have authority and they have a strategy for their products and services. They're not trying to become the authority through their products and services. It's really fucking different. And so it's one of the key messages through all of that is to be able to build confidence in ourselves and back ourselves and develop our own esteeming, and then be able to go to the marketplace as we are, not inflated, not more than we are, not over-promising and under-delivering, none of that stuff, but by being the authority from spending years and years and years and years. And you don't get to choose that you're the authority. It's when people start coming to you because of how much free stuff and content and all that you've given out. That's the big difference. There's a tipping point. And if you're not there yet, keep working. Head down, bum up, keep going. And on that note, team, I'm done. If you found this podcast beneficial, it would mean the world to me if you pass it on to someone else that you think would also find it beneficial. And if you haven't already, then make sure you jump on Beyond the Matrix. I jump on there every single week and go through a Q&A. It's actually on Monday night, which was tonight by the time this is released, 7:30 p.m. Australian Eastern Daylight Time at the moment. So jump on that. I'd love to see you in there. Otherwise, team, until tomorrow, peace and pizza. Kick today in the dick. Slay the dragon. I'll see you soon.
To be everything at once, be unblinded, be unlearned, be unbridled.